Justin coming, that was the craziest thing ever to me.
I remember
because like when Justin came, like it had switched, because I think was that 2010, right?
2010.
2010.
Yep.
So at that time, like now I done been to the Olympics. Medal. I'm the American record holder, undefeated in like, I don't know, a year and a half of races. We killing.
You him.
Yeah. It's like
you him.
Yeah, doing all the interviews and stuff like that. And I remember we came and Brooks was like, Justin's gonna join the group, and I was like, Justin Gatlin? He was like, yeah, Justin's gonna join the group, and I was like, oh shoot, I was like, I don't know about this. Because I'm doing all the press conferences. We ain't stupid. We know what's the out there. So I'm gonna have to answer all these questions in all these press conferences, every meet I go to. I was like, man, I don't even want the distraction to have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you didn't even ask. I wouldn't say ask because it's your group, but it's like, at least present like to all of us, because it changes the dynamic, everything. Everything's copacetic, everything's smooth. And, it was, then he's coming. And it's like, we know that the questions will be, we got to answer the questions. Because that's all everybody's going to talk about in every press conference I went to. And then that's when, and then you was living with me at the crib when you first came down till you got your spot.
Yeah, I did.
So,
hold on. What's funny is he's wary about you coming. And then he's like, yeah, you come stay with me though.
Well, I'm just saying, because we had talked. And to me, Justin was the man though. We was all-star night. He was the man. Yeah. I remember going to all the meets and watching them and, just seeing the hordes of people following behind and that the whole group of them. It was like, damn, like look at everybody running behind this handful of like athletes. I wasn't on, me and we was sitting out ordering stuff off eBay and stuff on the computers in the lobby and watching it, I'm saying, just kicking it, doing, that kind of stuff. And just like, man, I can only imagine what it's like. Then fast forward, 4 years later, then you see what it's like. They send in the cars to the airport. You don't ride on the bus to the meets anymore. But I told them I'm not getting in the cars unless my training partners can get in the cars. Yep. I'll get on the bus. I don't care. Because the same way that Alan told me, I forget what year it was. He was like, hey, remember how the sport goes. You get on the bus to go to the track meet and stuff. You don't know anybody. Then you get on the bus, you know everybody. By the end of your career, it goes back to you get on that bus and you know nobody. And I was like, yeah. So it's like, I'm the people I came with, that's who I'm riding with no matter what. I don't care. So you had the cars, if it can't fit all of us, then we just gonna get on the bus. I don't need all that anyway. All I want to do is run.
That's real.
I can't remember which professional athlete told me. He's like, he didn't like getting in the cars either. He said, because he said, if you get in the car when you the man, when you ain't the man, you won't have to get back on the bus. And I'm saying,
well, that's true, yeah.
You walk back on the bus, they be like, now you back with us. Huh?
You saw a lot of athletes go through that same cycle, bro.
Yeah,
exactly. They'll be beep, beep, riding right past us in the car. We on the bus. Next thing you know, a couple years later, excuse me, can I sit right here?
Yeah.
He said,
hey.
Not
bus
the
from the airport.
The car,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But now, like when Gat came, like I remember we was in the room playing the game, and I asked him, I was like, hey, just be honest, tell me, because we talked like for real, on some real shit. Like
you told me that,
and like it was like, and when I got done, I was like, shit, that could be me. That could be me. Same situation. And from that point forward, it was like, yeah, I'm 10 toes down with Gat. So every press conference they be asking, it's like whatever, but I'm never, because it's like that could be anybody nearly.
100%.
And so, but yeah, that was a hell of a time, man. Be over there watching TV. It's like, this is fucking Justin Gatlin, the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, to us, it's still the man.
Yeah, just know.
Of course, like Bolt's killing, he's the man, but, for us that was in school and we all the same age and we know what it was like back when we first was leaving and doing this professional thing, how like Justin is the man.
And the crazy thing is, I'll be up in the house with him. We sit on the couch. I'm looking at all his trophies. I'm looking at his Diamond League trophy, looking at his whole shadow box. I'm like, this is damn David Oliver, dog.
Yeah, it's crazy.
God, damn.
Yeah, that's how the sport goes. That's why 4 years is a lifetime in this sport. And that's why, like, every step of the way, watching Justin at practice and doing all that stuff. And when I remember when he went to dentist to train, I was like, he's gonna be the man soon. I told you, I was like, he's gonna be the man. Because Brooks was great, like developing and, developmental and doing those things like that. But Justin needed just that
that last
extra, that last like probably 10% or whatever that. And when he was like, he's going over, I was like, okay, like he's gonna be the man soon.
We were doing starts with each other.
Yeah.
First of all, DL talked the most trash I've ever heard.
Oh, listen, and his trash is like super disrespectful.
Oh yeah. Listen, he would set his hurdles up next to me, and he would be like, "Hey, about to kill you in these blocks, dog." He's like, "In fact, I'm about to take your block setting." Took my block setting, beat me in the hurdles. He's like, I beat you over the first hurdle. I was like, DL, I ain't got no hurdles in my lane. He's like, I don't give a damn. I beat you.
Yeah.